Hi guys, in my previous video we see Python program using escape and new line character. Today we are going to discuss about keyword arguments. In Python there are two types of arguments: positional arguments and keyword arguments. Positional arguments are normal arguments in Python, and keyword arguments are arguments that can be called by their name. Today we are writing programs using n keyword argument and separator keyword argument. By using this code, I am explaining n keyword argument. A keyword argument consisting of three elements: a keyword, an equal sign, and a value assigned for that argument. Let's see the outputs. Run, run module, okay. We got I love my in one line and country in another line. I am going to add n keyword argument, comma, n keyword is equal to sign, then quotation mark, run, run module, okay. We got I love my country in a single line. So a keyword argument consists of three elements: a keyword, an equal sign, and a value assigned to that argument. Next we are discussing about separator keyword argument by using this code. The code includes multiple arguments separated by commas. Let's see the outputs. Run, run module, okay. So we got I love my country. Here I am going to add separator keyword argument, comma, the keyword separator SCP equal to sign, inside quotation I'm putting dash symbol. Let's see the outputs. Run, run module, okay. After each arguments we got a dash symbol. Let's try with the star symbol. Run, run module, okay. So we got star symbol after each arguments. Next we can try both end and separator argument together by using this code. Before adding keyword arguments, check the outputs. Run, run module, okay. So we got I love in one line and my country in another line. We can add separator keyword argument first, comma, separator is equal to, inside quotation I am putting dash. Check the outputs. Run, run module, sorry, I forgot to put is equal to symbol, okay. Run, run module, okay. So we got I dash love in one line and my country in another line. Next I am adding n keyword argument. End is equal to symbol, inside quotation I am putting dash again. Run, run module, okay. So we got I dash love dash my and country in a single line. We need a separator in between my and country. So in the second line I am adding separator keyword arguments. Let's see the outputs. Run, run module, okay. So we got I dash love dash my dash country in a single line. Try your own codes with separate strings inside keyword arguments and check the output. On my next video, I will explain more about literals. Thank you for watching my video. Hi guys, in my previous video we discussed about keyword arguments. Today we are going to discuss more about literals. A literal is a data whose value are determined by literal itself. Example 523, it's a literal because its value is determined. Letter C, it can be the symbol of the speed of light, or it can be a constant of integration, or even the length of hypotenuse in Pythagorean theorem. So symbol C is not a literal. Next we are going to check some examples for string, integer and float. First one is string, second one is integer, and the third one is float. Integers are numbers that not containing the fractional parts, and floats are the numbers that contain the fractional parts. Let's check the outputs. Press F5. OK. First one is string, the second one is integer, and the third one is float. Next we are going to see representation of octal numbers in Python. Print 0 followed by letter O, then number that we need to convert. Copy, paste it on editor window, press F5 to run. So we got 339 as an output. 339 is the decimal value equivalent to octagonal number 523. Similarly, we can see hexadecimal number in Python. Print 0 followed by x, then number. Copy, paste, press F5, OK. 1315 is the decimal value equivalent to hexadecimal number 523. Next, check how we can write speed of light 3 into 10 raised to 8 in Python. One way of representation is writing 3 followed by 8 zeros, 3, then 8 zeros, run module. Okay, so we got output as 3 followed by 8 zeros. To avoid writing out so many zeros, we can simply write as 3, letter E and 8. E is known as exponent. So we got the similar outputs. E we can write even in small case letter also. We got the similar outputs. The value after the E has to be an integer. Check the output of this code. Copy, paste it on editor window, run. We got output as 5 exponent value, then minus 0.7. That means 5 into 10 raised to minus 7. Next, we are going to check how we can write Planck's constant in Python. We know Planck's constant is 6.62607 into 10 raised to minus 34. We can write in Python as 6.62607 E, then minus 34. Run, and we got the outputs. The Boolean data type is either true or false. True denotes 1 and false denotes 0. Copy the code true greater than false and true less than false. paste it on editor window and check the outputs. So here true represent 1 and false represent 0. So we know 1 is greater than 0. So we got first output as true and second 1 is less than 0. We got output as false. Practice with your own codes. On my next video, we will discuss how to use Python as calculator. Thank you for watching my video. Hi guys, in my previous video, we discussed about literals. Today we are going to discuss how to use Python as calculator. The arithmetical operators addition and subtraction is fully in line with mathematical standards. An asterisk sign is a multiplication operator and slash sign is a divisional operator. Let's check the output of addition, subtraction, multiplication and division of given codes. Next we are going to discuss about exponential operator. A double asterisk sign is an exponential operator. It is also known as power operator. We can read the code as 4 to the power of 2 or 4 raised to 2 and its output is 16. Next we are going to discuss about integer division. A double slash sign is an integer divisional operator and its result lacks fractional part. That means the results are always rounded. 6 double slash 4 gives output as 1 by avoiding the fractional parts. Avoiding the fractional parts, the integer divisional operator is differ from standard divisional operator. Next we are discussing about remainder operator. A percentage sign is an remainder operator. The result of the operator is a remainder left after the integer division. 6 percentage 4. We know the remainder left after the integer division is 2. Run. OK, and the output is 2. Similar like mathematics, Python is also having operator priority. Check this code. Python will do multiplication first, then addition. Operator priority order. First priority is for unary operator, second for exponential, third for multiplication, division and modulo, and fourth for binary operators. Let's check the output of this code. 6 plus 4 star 3. Multiplication first and then addition, and we will get an output as 18. Next is operator binding. Check this code. Modulo is left operator binding. That means code calculate from left to right. First 7 percentage 4 gives 3. Then 3 percentage 2 gives output as 1. Run this code in Python and check the output. Similarly, exponential is right operator binding. That means the code calculate from right to left. Check this code. First 2 exponential 3 gives 8. Then 2 exponential 8 gives output as 256. Run this code in Python shell and check the outputs. Next we are discussing about parentheses. In accordance with arithmetic rules, parentheses are always calculated first. In this code, parentheses will calculate first, then follow same like operator priority that we discussed before. Check the output. We will get the output as 0.625. Try your own codes with the combination of parentheses and all arithmetic operators. On my next video, we will discuss more about variables. Thank you for watching my video. Hi guys, in my previous video, we discussed about how to use Python as calculator. Today we are going to discuss more about variables. Variables are nothing but reserved memory locations to store values. It offers special boxes for that purpose and these boxes are called variables. That means our values are stored inside a container and these containers are called variables. A Python variable contains a name and a value. Next, we are going to see incorrect variable names. Reserved keywords are not allowed to use as variable name. Example, true, false, if, from, class, etc. are already reserved keywords. So these keywords are not allowed to use as variable name. Let's see how to create variables. We know a variable contains a name and a value. Here ABC is a name and 100 is a value. Print ABC will give output as 100. Let's see the output in Python software. Here ABC is a name and 100 is the value, and we will get output as 100. Next, I am adding a new value to already existing variable. That means ABC is equal to ABC plus 10. So we will get an output as 110. Second example, employee name is a variable that holding a string value John, position holding string value engineer, and salary holding integer value 1000. Let's check the output of print employee name, position and salary. We will get the output as John, engineer and 1000. In third example, a short program solving simple mathematical problem. Here we are going to print C is equal to a square plus b square plus 2ab. Let's check the output in Python. A is equal to 3, b is equal to 2 and print C is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square, and we will get the output C is equal to 25. Hope you guys understand about variables. Practice your own codes and increase your programming skills. On my next video, we will discuss more about input function. Thank you for watching my video. Hi guys, in my previous video we discussed about variables. Today we are going to discuss more about Python input function. Python input function is able to read data entered by the user and to return the same data to the running program. That means the Python input function is used to get input from the user, and the result of this input function is a string. With the help of few programs, you will get a clear picture about Python input function. In this program, A is equal to inputs, enter the number, B is equal to a square, print C is equal to B. We will get error in this output. We can see what was the error and how we can solve this error. When input function executes program, flow will be stopped until the user has given an input. Here I am entering the number 5 and we got an error. The error is nothing but a string and an integer together in second line of the program. Let's see how we can tackle this situation. Here I am introducing integer function to solve this issue. Int of. The integer function tries to convert it into an integer. If it is fails, the whole program will fail to run. Okay, and enter the number as 5. So we got 5 square is equal to 25 as an output. Instead of an integer, let's try with a float and see what was the error showing. Run the program again and enter number as 5.25 and we got error. Let's see the error and how we can solve this error. 5.25 is a floating number. To sort out this problem, I am introducing float function. Let's check the output after putting float. Run. Okay, 5.25 and we got output as 27.5625. I want to round this 27.56252 to 27.56. Round function, round your results to 1, 2 or 3 decimal places. Here we are putting round of b comma 2. Let's check the output. Run, enter the number 5.25. We will get the output as 27.56. Let's try with round of b comma 3. So the expected output is 27.562. Run and check the result. We got output with 3 decimal places. Check one more example. Here we want to print c is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. Here a and b are floating numbers. Let's check the outputs. Enter the number 5, enter the number b 2, and we got output as 49. Practice with your own codes to increase your programming skills. Thank you for watching my video. Hi guys, today we are going to see Python program to convert Celsius to Fahrenheit. We know the formula Fahrenheit is equal to Celsius into 1.8 plus 32. Let's see the program. Celsius is a variable that holding a float input string value, enter the Celsius is equal to. So we need to enter a value while executing the program. Second line, Fahrenheit is a variable that holding value Celsius into 1.8 plus 32. Here Celsius is a value that we enter before. Third line, print Celsius. Celsius is the value that we enter before. Degree Celsius is equal to is a string. Then round function is used to round our output to 2 decimal digits, and last one is also a string, the unit of Fahrenheit. Let's see the output of this program. Run, enter the Celsius. Here I am putting the value as 32. So we got output as 32 degrees Celsius is equal to 89.6 Fahrenheit. Try to write and run a program to convert Fahrenheit to Celsius yourself and improve your programming skill. Thank you for watching my video. Hi guys, today we are going to discuss about Python if statement. First we can see if statement syntax. If text expression colon followed by body of if statement. Let's see the flowchart. If text expression is true, the body of if statement will execute. Then end of the program. If it is false, the program will end directly. With few examples, you will get a clear idea about Python if statement. Next, program using if statement. Here mark is a variable that holding integer input, enter the mark is equal to. Here we need to enter the mark. If mark is greater than or equal to 40, we will get the output as congrats, you passed the exam. If mark is less than 40, that means we enter the mark, that mark is less than 40, we got the output as failed. Let's see the output in Python shell. Here we have two if statement. Let's run the program. First I am entering the mark as 45, so we got output as congrats, you passed the exam. That means the first if statement is true. Let's try with another mark. Run. Now I am entering mark as 39 and we got output as failed. That means the second if statement is true and its body is executed. Let's see one more program. Here days is a variable that holding an integer input how many days in a leap year. If days we entered is equal to 366, we will get output as your answer is correct, congrats. If days not equal to 366, we will get output as your answer is not correct. Make sure Exclamation followed by equal to sign is used for not equal. How many days in a leap year? Initially I am putting as 366. So your answer is correct and congrats. We'll try with another value. Now I am entering as 365. We got output as your answer is not correct. Try your own codes using Python if statement. Thank you for watching my video. Hi guys, in my previous video we discussed about Python if statement. Today we are going to discuss about Python if-else statement. First we can see the syntax. If text expression colon then body of if statement else colon body of else. Let's see the flowchart of if-else statement. If the text expression is true, the body of if statement will be executed. If it is false, the body of else will be executed. Then end of the program. With few examples, you will get a clear picture about if-else statement. In this program, we are going to find out largest of two numbers. A is a variable that holding an integer input string value enter the number. Similar for B also. If A greater than B. Here A greater than B is a text expression. If this text expression is true, the body of if will be executed. If it is false, the body of else will be executed. Let's run and check the output in Python shell software. We know when input function execute program, flow will be stopped until user has given an input. Here we need to enter a value for A and B. I am entering value 32 for A and 43 for B. So we got an output as 43 is the largest number. Let's try with another value for A and B. I am entering A as 111 and B as 110. So we got output as 111 is the largest number. Let's try one more program. This program we already discussed in if statement. I modified that program with if-else. Here mark is a variable that holding an integer input string value enter the mark. So we need to enter the mark. If that mark is greater than or equal to 40, we will get an output as congrats, you passed the exam. If it is false, the output will be failed. Let's run and check the output in Python shell. Run, enter the mark. Initially I am inputting mark as 35. So we got output as failed. That means our text expression is false. So the body of else statement is executed. Let's try with another mark. I am entering mark as 45. Now we got output as congrats, you passed the exam. That means our text expression is true. So the body of if statement is executed. Try your own codes using if-else statement. Thank you for watching my video. Hi guys, today we are going to discuss about Python if-else statements. The ELIF is the short for else if. It allows us to check for multiple expressions. Let's see the syntax for if-else statement. If text expression colon then body of if statement, else if text expression colon then body of else if, else colon body of else. That means if all the text expressions are false, then only body of else will execute. You will get a clear idea about else if statement after seeing the flowchart. Let's see the flowchart. If condition is true, the body of if will execute. If it is false, the program will check the else if condition. If else if condition is true, body of else if will execute. If the condition for else if is false, then the body of else will execute. That means both the conditions are false, then only body of else will execute. Let's see the program for if-else-if-else statement. In this program, a is a variable that holding an integer input, enter the number. So here we need to enter a number. Similar for b also. If a is greater than b, the body of if statement will execute. Else if a is equal to b, if this text expression is true, the body of else if will execute. If both the text expressions are false, then body of else will execute. That means we will get an output as b is the largest number. Let's run and check the output in Python software. Run, enter the number. Initially I am entering 90 for a and 45 for b. So we got output as 90 is the largest number. That means first if condition is true. Let's run with another value for a and b. I am entering 45 for a and 45 for b. So we got output as a and b are same numbers. That means else if condition is true. Let's run with another value for a and b. I am entering 45 for a and 90 for b. So we got output as 90 is the largest number. That means first two conditions are false. So body of else statement is executed. Try your own codes and improve your programming skills. Thank you for watching my video. Hi everyone. In my last video we discussed about Python if-else-if-else statement. Today we are going to discuss about Python nested if statement. If-else-if-else statement inside another if-else-if-else statement. This is called nesting in Python program. That means there may be a situation when we want to check for another condition after a condition resolves to true. In such a situation, we can use nested if statements. Let's see a Python nested if program. Here a is a variable that holding an integer input and a number. So here we need to enter a number. If that number is greater than or equal to 0, the body of if will be executed. Here we can see another if statement inside the body of if statement. If that condition is true, the body of if will be executed. If it is false, the body of else will be executed. Suppose the first if statement is false, the program will directly goes to else statement and we will get output as negative number. Let's run and check the output in Python software. Run. So program will ask to enter a number. Initially I am entering as negative 5. So we got the output as negative number. That means the first if statement is false. So the program directly executes the else statement. So we got output as negative number. Let's try with another value for a. Now I am entering the value as 3. So we got output as positive number. That means the first if statement is true. So the program check the nested if statement. That one is false. So it executes nested else. So we got output as positive number. Let's try with another value for a. Now I am entering a value as 0. So we got output as 0. That means the nested if statement is true. So it executes the body of nested if statement. Now for your understanding, I am adding an else if statement inside if statement. Else if a is equal to 50 and print 50. If this statement is true, then the body of else if will execute. Let's run and check this output. Run, enter the number. So I am entering as 50. So we got output as 50. That means else if test expression is true, so body of else if is executed. Try your own codes for nested if statements. Thank you for watching my video. Hi guys, in my previous video we discussed about nested if statements. Today we are going to discuss about Python while loop statements. First we can see what is a loop. Loop is an instruction that repeats until a specified condition is reached. Today we are going to see while loop. The while loop in Python program repeatedly executes a block of codes as long as the given condition is true. Let's see the syntax for while loop statement. Keyword while, text expression, colon, then body of while. If this text expression or condition is true, body of while will execute. This loop will continue until the text expression or condition is false. You will get a clear picture about while loop statement after seeing the flowchart. If the while condition is true, body of while will execute and the process or loop will continue until the while condition is false. When the condition becomes false, the program control passes to the line immediately following the loop. Let's see an example for Python while loop statement. This is a simple program to add natural numbers. Here n is a variable that holding an integer input, enter the number. So here we need to enter a number. Next we are initializing sum and counter. We are initializing sum is equal to 0 and counter I is equal to 1. Next line, while I less than or equal to n. If that condition is true, the body of while will execute. In body we can see sum is equal to sum plus I and I is equal to I plus 1. We need to increase the value of counter variable in the body of loop. This is very important. Failing to do so will result in an infinite loop or never ending loop. Let's run and check the output in Python software. Run, enter the number. So initially I am entering as 5. The loop will continue until the counter reaches 6. That means I reaches 6. Here we will get an output as 15. That means the sum of natural numbers from 1 to 5. Let's try with another value for n. Run, enter the number. Now I am entering as 15 and we got output as the sum is 120. Try your own codes using Python while loop statements. Thank you for watching my video. Hi guys, in my previous video we discussed about while loop. Today we are going to discuss about for loop with range function. For loop is designed to do complicated task. It can browse the large collection of data item by item. And range function is the built-in function in Python and is very useful to generate sequence of numbers in the form of list. Let's see the syntax and an example for loop with range function. In syntax, keyword for, then any variable after for keyword is the control variable. Control variable counts the loop's turn. Then keyword in, that describing the range of possible values being assigned to the control variable. The range function is responsible for generating all the desired values of the control variable. In this example, we have only one argument 10 inside range function. That means the loop has been executed 10 times and the last control variable value is 9, not 10, and it starts from 0, not from 1. Let's run and check the output in Python. Run. Okay, so we got output for the control variable a from value 0 to 9. Let's see another example with a range function with two arguments. Here the first argument is 2 and the last argument is 10. The first argument determines the initial value of the control variable, so our initial value is 2, and the second argument is 10, so the last value for the control variable is 9. Let's run and check the output. Run. Okay, so we got output from 2 to 9. Range function also accepts 3 arguments. Here the third argument is an increment. We know the first argument is the initial value, so our initial value is 2, and the second argument is 10, so our final value will be less than 10. And the third argument, the increment argument, is 2, so our output will be incremented by 2. So we got output as 2, 4, 6, 8 with an increment of 2. The default value of increment is 1. Let's try with another increment value of 3. Run. OK. So we got output as 2, 5 and 8. Hope you guys understand about for loop with range function. Try with your own codes, and thank you for watching my video.